Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is Societal Narcissism. No contribution with this video. But before we get into the subject matter, again, I ask go to the description box. Please watch this video on Rumble as I am monetized, trying to grow my channels over there, and it'll help greatly with the growth of and success of the channel. So, as you can see by the title, just to make clear, I am not an airport. There is no need to announce your departure. If something I say or cover or didn't say or didn't delete bothers you so much, go. Just go. There's no need to announce your departure because you really don't want to leave. You want to change the way I run the channel, what I think, and that's not going to happen. Just go. What do you really think I'm going to say? Oh no, so and so is leaving. I better. No, it's not happening. It's not. So just go. And again, it's of course over this, Israel bombing Iran, and I got some serious questions here. If Iran is this, and again, Iran, the mullahs, the country, they're assholes. I don't want to live there. Not the people. I know the people are decent. I know it's the ideology is the issue there, and I am not defending them whatsoever. However, this country that's on the brink again, I'm on the brink of a nuclear weapon. I've been hearing this from 20 years since they went into Iraq and Afghanistan, and the plan was to get to topple Iran and Syria. They got everything now except Iran. We're told that they're on the brink, on the brink, on the brink, on the brink, and as they're this near nuclear power and they're this military force. How did Israel? I haven't even heard of a plane being shot at, let alone shot down. I know it's mostly drone attacks now. How do they attack so deep within Iran that nothing's been shot down? Like, how does that happen if Iran's this military power? Then you come to find out the IDF had and the Mossad had basically bought farms on the ground, and they were already had infiltrated on the ground. Then how good of a military and intelligence does this country have? Not good. If they're this oppressive regime, how are they missing this? And I got it. I know the Israelis are the best at this shit. They are. I'm not saying they're not good. They are good. There's no denying it. But Jesus, how do they? And they keep missing this, and they're this deep inside, and how? And here's the thing. I mean, this is a preemptive strike. So that means Israel attacked first. Iran hadn't done anything. Not saying they hadn't done anything historically, but they hadn't done anything. Trump's trying to negotiate. How do they now act surprised? Like, they're all that the rockets are being shot back. Yeah, they knew it was going to happen. I mean, this Iron Dome system is pretty impressive. Barely anything's getting through. But now, like, the Israelis, like, oh, you've crossed the line because you hit civilian areas. And I'm like, you're hitting nuclear facilities. Like, there's not going to be collateral damage from that. Again, like the offense that they take at, like, how else do they strike back at this point? How else do you expect them to strike back? As if we wouldn't hit civilian areas if it meant, or either total annihilation or winning, okay? Or you're either totally annihilated or you can fight back in the only way you can at that point. Like we wouldn't do that. Like, we was like, yeah, we'll just die or be conquered. Like, really? But then they're like, oh, can you believe they're launching missiles at the cities? Kinda. Unfortunately, kinda. It's mind blowing. It really is. It's mind blowing. And I did a little, I looked into it, I did a little research, and it turns out, because I know a lot of Iranians. I mean, Iranians are everywhere in this country. Okay, and they're all really smart, and the ones I know are pretty, very well to do, very good jobs, very productive people. It's like, how did you all get out of Iran? And it comes to find out, they're tested for IQ. And the higher IQ you had, the better chance you got to get out, because the mullahs knew dumber people are easier to control. So they basically let all the smart people, anybody who was going to give them problems, instead of offing them, they just let them go. They let them out. It's like, no. This is all about control and image, and dumb people are much easier to control. So they exported most of their smart people. So how close could they actually be to have a nuclear technology? We've been hearing this for 20 years from the same people, we have found out have been lying to us about every single issue. And that's not a defense of Iran. That's not a defense of Iran, their ideology, how they operate. I want to live there. I'm on their side. I'm not on anybody's side. I'm on our side. And our side is to stay the hell out of it. If you feel so strongly about this that you think we should send U.S. troops to go fight, like, you know what? Israel will take you. Go fight. You go over there and you feel so. If you're not willing to go over there and fight yourself, then boy, don't you dare make that decision for somebody else's kid at this point. But they will. They will. It's like this house that I walk past on my walking route. It's, they've got a lot of the side by side two families, but so this one on one side there's an SUV with a Trump sticker on it, and on the other side is a yard sign that says "Support Ukraine." So they're living side by side. It's funny because the one day I'm walking and I see who's supporting Ukraine. The Trump guy's getting out of his car. The woman who supports Ukraine, okay, is getting out of her. She's walking around. Boomer white lady. And I look at the sign, and I point it, and I look at her, I look at the sign, I look at his truck, and I kind of like look at her and I point, and she thinks I think she thinks I'm pointing because, oh yeah, this dumb Trump supporter, because of course she sees the man bun and me doing the power walk. And she's like, oh yeah. She's like, ugh. She's like, yeah. She rolls her eyes, and I'm like, you could go join, right? They have the foreign legion, they have a foreign legion, or are you just about? And I go, are you just about putting out a sign? And the guy goes, she's just about putting out the sign, and we laugh, and she was there like looking all sads. I mean, it's good for a sign, right? You're good for a sign or some virtue signaling as long as it's someone else's kid. You can go over there. They'll take you. They'll take you over there. Go ahead. If you're not willing to go yourself, boy, don't be asking to send somebody else's kid. 'Cause we got enough of our own problems here. All right. So I'm going to get on my walk at this point. I got a lot of I could do reaction videos all day. I'm just not getting any sponsorships for them, and I'm not getting anything coming in for narcissism stories. So again, I'm gonna have to ask you, make sure please, if you're not watching on Rumble, please do, because I can grow this. If everybody who's watched here would watch on Rumble, it would solve a lot of issues, and it doesn't even take that much because the view count is growing. It is growing every day over there, and the subscriber count's growing every day, and the analytics are going, and it's close. So, but it's been slow, and I am trying to pick this up. So again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you like me to cover, something you like to expose, you like to set up a Skype, a phone call, have a private video made, you like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general, you know what to do with either the Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, and email links in the description box below. All right. All right, I thought of something else I wanted to say. No, screw it. Save it for the next video. Like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And follow me on X and Telegram as well. I'm sorry, I got like a million things flying in and out of my head right now. I got to get on this workout. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been Societal Narcissism. Take care, everyone. Bye.